When you're in Gubbio, don't miss a stop at the Mausoleum of the 40 Martyrs, where the 40 Eugubini citizens were shot by German troops against a wall, which we're soon going to see, June 22nd, 1944, in retaliation for 2 German officers having been shot by partisans. And the retaliation was this: 10 citizens killed for every German soldier shot, and 20 would be killed for every officer shot. So we're going to visit the tomb of the 40 Martyrs. This is a very beautiful contemporary sculpture in front of the mausoleum. The body is both male and female because of the 40 martyrs shot. 2 of the 40 were women. And surrounding the mausoleum are 40 cypress trees, one for every one of the 40 martyrs. We're in front of the Mausoleum of the 40 Martyrs. They were lined up against this wall. 80 people had been arrested. They were interrogated all night. The bishop went to the German officer asking for forgiveness and that they be released. They were promised nothing more would happen. The 80, as mentioned, were interrogated all night, roughly 80 of them, I believe. Some were taken out to the countryside to dig ditches. Some were released after interrogation. 40 were held. Some of those 40 were taken out to the countryside. This was the countryside then, no buildings around here, and dug a ditch. And then all 40 were lined up against the wall, hands and feet tied, blindfolded, shot against this wall, thrown into the ditch, where there's now always beautiful red and white begonias surrounded by the green hedge, obviously the flag of Italy represented. And the bodies were retrieved by relatives in Eugubini after, later buried, and then this church was built some years later, the Mausoleum of the 40 Martyrs, and we'll go in and see their tombs with the faces of each on the tomb. 2 of the people shot were females, a mother and a daughter, because they were the mother and the sister of a partisan. And they couldn't catch the partisan, and they took, therefore, family members. We're standing in front of the Mausoleum of the 40 Martyrs, built by the locals to remember the sacrifice of those who died. And let us go in. And we can see the structure with the Gothic pointed arches, quite reminiscent actually of the Church of San Francesco of Gubbio, all local limestone. The windows are alabaster, exquisitely beautiful. And the 40 martyrs are buried in these tombs. Their portraits are on the tombs. Here we have Francesco Bedini, 50 years old. This could have been his son or a brother, Ferdinando Bedini, who was a professor, age 39. And beautiful is above the altar the laurel wreath of victory, carried here in procession every year on June 22nd, commemorating the date of death of the 40 martyrs, June 22nd, 1944. Laurel wreaths will also be hung near funerary monuments of those who died in World War I and World War II on April 25th, the Feast of the Republic, all over Italy. And here they are, the tombs of the 40 martyrs. Here are the tombs of the 2 women buried here. Zelinda Gigi, mother; Miranda, daughter; mother and sister of a partisan. Before leaving, you'll want to sign the guest book. and also read the story of the massacre. And very beautiful is the last line. This mausoleum was built in memory of the 40 innocent martyrs and as a warning to all humanity that war always brings death, ruin, and hatred.